Are you facing challenges in developing SDTM specifications? Are you also facing any issues while developing SDTM specifications? Creating CDISC SDTM study data tabulation model specifications in clinical trials is a critical but challenging process. The task involves translating raw clinical data into a structured, standardized format that complies with regulatory guidelines and ensures data integrity. Below are the primary challenges. Number 1. Understanding protocol and CRF design. Challenge. SDTM specifications are derived from the study protocol and CRF. Misinterpretation of the protocol or poorly designed CRFs can result in incomplete or incorrect datasets. Impact. Errors in specifications can cascade into downstream processes requiring rework and validation efforts. Solution. Conduct a detailed review of the protocol and annotated CRF to ensure accurate mapping to SDTM domains. Number 2. Compliance with CDISC standards. Challenge. Adhering to CDISC SDTM standards, including domain rules, variable naming conventions, and control terminology, can be difficult, especially when the study involves complex or unique data types. Impact. Non-compliance leads to dataset rejection during regulatory submissions. Solution. Use CDISC compliant tools and stay updated with evolving standards and implementation guides. Number 3. Mapping raw data to SDTM domains. Challenge. Mapping raw clinical data to SDTM domains involves significant complexity, especially when dealing with derived variables, supplemental qualifiers, and special cases like adverse events or medical history. Impact. Errors in mapping can cause inconsistencies in datasets and confusion during analysis. Solution. Perform detailed gap analysis to identify inconsistencies in the raw data and establish clear mapping rules. Number 4. Handling complex study designs. Challenge. Studies with integrate designs, for example, adaptive trials, crossover studies, or oncology studies with biomarkers, may not fit neatly into standard SDTM domains. Impact. Requires custom datasets or trial-specific modifications, increasing the complexity of SDTM implementation. Solution. Collaborate with clinical and statistical teams to create custom domains when necessary, while ensuring traceability and compliance. Number 5. Control terminology management. Challenge. CDISC control terminology, for example, MEDRA, WHO drug, must be consistently applied. Maintaining up-to-date terminology and applying it correctly can be labor-intensive. Impact. Misaligned terminology causes data inconsistencies and delays in regulatory reviews. Solution. Use tools or automation scripts to manage and apply control terminology accurately across datasets. Number 6. Derived data and supplemental qualifiers. Challenge. Many clinical trial variables are derived rather than directly collected, requiring complex logic. Supplemental qualifiers often need to be added to account for non-standard data. Impact. Leads to increased programming and validation effort. Solution. Define derived variables and supplemental qualifiers clearly in the specifications with detailed transformation rules. Number 7. Validation and quality control. Challenge. Ensuring the SDTM datasets meets all regulatory checks and are free from errors requires extensive validation. Validation tools often flag errors that need to be addressed manually. Impact. Time-consuming debugging and delays in data readiness for submission. Solution. Use automated validation tools like Pinnacle 21 to identify and resolve issues early in the process. Number 8. Version and regulatory requirements. Challenge. SDTM versions and FDA EMA submission requirements may change during the course of a study. Adapting existing specifications to meet new requirements can be challenging. Impact. Mismatched specifications and datasets can cause regulatory rejections. Solution. Monitor regulatory updates and plan for potential specification updates during the study lifecycle. Number 9. Data traceability. Challenge. Establishing a clear lineage between raw data, SDTM domains, and analysis-ready datasets, for example, ADAM, is critical but complex. Impact. Poor traceability can hinder audits and compromise regulatory compliance. Solution. Include clear derivation and mapping rules in the specifications and maintain comprehensive documentation. Number 10. Integration across multiple systems and vendors. Challenge. Trials often involve data from multiple systems or vendors. For example, labs, electronic data capture, EDC, systems and imaging. Harmonizing this data into consistent SDTM formats is difficult. Impact. Delays and inconsistencies due to incompatible data formats or incomplete datasets. Solution. Develop clear data transfer specifications and conduct regular data reconciliation checks. Number 11. Resource constraints and expertise gaps. Challenge. Creating SDTM specifications requires expertise in clinical data management, programming, and regulatory requirements. Teams may lack sufficient training or resources. Impact. Increased likelihood of errors and longer development cycles. Solution. Invest in training programs and build cross-functional teams with expertise in CDIS standards. Number 12. Time pressure and iterative changes. Challenge. Tight timelines and iterative protocol updates during a trial can disrupt the specification development process. Impact. Increase risk of rushed or incomplete specifications. Solution. Allocate buffer time in project plans and implement agile workflows to manage iterative updates efficiently. Conclusion. By proactively addressing these challenges with robust planning, automation tools, and cross-functional collaboration, teams can streamline the creation of SDTM specifications while ensuring compliance and data quality. Many thanks for watching my video and happy learning. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a feedback comment. Many thanks for your support and having great connection.